Well, all right, we're now in the chapter 4, congruent triangles, and we start off here in chapter section 4.1 about classifying triangles. We can classify triangles by their angles or by their sides. We're going to first look at their angles. We see here a diagram where we got an acute triangle, an equiangular triangle, an obtuse triangle, and a right triangle. And let's see, in an acute triangle, well, that's going to have 3 acute angles less than 90 degrees. And if it's equiangular, well, then the angles are going to be congruent acute angles, which means they're going to be 60, right? And if it's an obtuse triangle, well, we got one angle that is in the triangle that's going to be obtuse. And if it's a right triangle, well, then we're going to have one right angle or one angle that measures 90 degrees. All right, so let's move over here, and we're going to be looking at examples 1 and 2. Let's start on page 237 and go over to page 238, and specifically over here on 238, we begin with example 1 and the guided practice, and we're going to be classifying triangles. So this first triangle over here to the left, well, let's see what we got. I got an angle here of 49. That's acute. I got an angle here of 34. That's acute. But I got an angle here that's 97. That's obtuse. And so, hey, this triangle, classifying this triangle by the angles, well, that must be an obtuse triangle. All right, let's see. We're going to go to the next one. Well, I've got a 60, 60, 60 angle measurement for all 3 angles. Well, guess what? This has got to be equiangular. I don't need that L, do I? Okay, angular. There we go. I think that's spelled right. Equiangular. All right. So we got acute triangles. We got obtuse triangles. We got equiangular. That's hard to say. Equiangular triangles and right triangles. Now let's move to example 2, where we got triangles within figures. So we got to find which triangle we're looking at and then classify it. And therefore, let's look. Use the diagram to classify triangle PQS as acute, equiangular, or obtuse. Well, PQS. So we're talking about this triangle right here. Well, I got 245 degrees, but also this on this side's a right triangle, which means that also has to be a right triangle. And so therefore, if I'm going to classify this, this is a right triangle. And why would that be true? Because triangle PQS has one right angle. All right, well, next up, we're going to look at slides. Hold on. We're having more fun than we can stand.